as you can see in this article, Shalom, as you can see in this article, Jake is going to be used. Celebrities, Israelite celebrities, have been being used and are going to be used to promote DaMark Beasley and get to DaMark Beasley. Okay. Ex-Celtic star Paul Pierce named in major crypto scam with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Kim Kardashian. And this is from 2 days ago. Call like how Bashmi Al Shai, Waharakak Wadash. Double honors to the hopefully elect elder, apostle, slave to be saved. Lord, want to start with those at the Great Millstone Church. Shalom to the rest that's under the same doctrine. You know, onward to the Akim that's at this church, this faction of this hopeful elect assembly, giving all diligence in the order teaching and all true faith and sincerity. You know, Shalom extended to the rest of the Akim, doing likewise. Onward to the rest of you believers as well that's in on this faith of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai also. All right, you women and children and men of the Israelite race. All right, Shalom. So this is Isaiah 51 and 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go. Yeah, this is dealing with, you know, chiefly how the nations deal with us, chiefly being the nation of Edom, Idumea, so-called white people, and deal with us being the Hebrew Israelites, you know, so-called blacks, Latinos, or Native American Indians, how they use us, how they've used us, you know. And mainly that's seen with the so-called celebrities of our people. But it says, I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down. Yeah, these celebrities that sell their souls. Okay, the scriptures tell you that the celebrities sell their souls. Let me grab it. And this is fact, by the way. Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 10 and verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? They're dealing with Jake, these celebrities that think they summon something that are nothing. For instance, there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, right? They just eager to get rich. They have a hasty eye to get rich. Okay, but it says, and it have what the so-called white man wants, and obtain, and they do it by obtaining whatever they gotta obtain that they feel like he's or use that they feel like he's obtained or is used or is using to get the things that he got, which is basically everything. But it says, for such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. Yeah, however much it is, against their moral compass, their integrity, however much against the grain it is. That's what they got to do, because that's how you come up in this world. Like Yahushua said, what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So selling your soul is a real thing, okay? So once again, that's done by these Israelites, chiefly these celebrities. So Isaiah 51 and 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down. Right? These celebrities do whatever they, this is a furtherance of them doing whatever they got to do, they're told to do with their lives and in their lives to, get what they're after. But it says which, because that's one of the curses. We're going to go to them, the so-called white man, for one of all things. Okay, but it says that which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. Exactly. So they use us to get from one place to another, and that's what you're gonna see, done continually in the end of these last days, for the purpose of, getting everybody, you know, giving that that what's the thing called, the Nintendo cartridge, okay, getting everybody inserted with those Nintendo cartridges or cartridges, however you pronounce it. But yeah. So, which they're gonna use these jakes to do, like they've been using these celebrity jakes to do, okay, and these lower level jakes too, which they have been using our people, which is the continuance of how they've been using our people. So this is completely telling us this. All right, so let me just get into this article a little bit. So ex-Celtic star Paul Pierce named in major crypto scam with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Kim Kardashian. So this is like a light NOVUS SECLORUM update, Gradualism update, NWO Gradualism update. Nothing serious, but just showing you that, it's basically a follow-up on how this has been said over the years. Okay? Because what is he caught up in crypto for? Because crypto is a gradualism, a gradual step to what Esau wants to do to everybody, which is cause everyone, let me get it, to end here. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the number, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Exactly, which is exactly what this crypto stuff is dealing with. It's dealing with money, buying and selling in a new way, which is the digital way, and that's what this Mark Beasley is. It's a new digital way, and it's gonna be the new way to buy and sell, which is gonna be digital. So this is not exactly it, but this is a gradual step, towards getting people on board with that. Okay, and yeah. So Paul Pierce is arguably one of the most beloved figures in Boston Celtics history. The 2008 Finals champion has endeared himself to fans thanks to his no-nonsense attitude and stellar play on the court. However, right, he's a Hebrew Israelite, okay? That's a so-called celebrity. Just recently, Pierce was named in a major lawsuit regarding his involvement with cryptocurrency. The New York Times recently released an article regarding celebrities and cryptocurrency scams. In that article, it was revealed that Paul Pierce, along with notable names like Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather Jr., were named in a crypto scam lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges that the ex-Celtics star partook in a pump and dump scheme regarding a crypto coin named Ethereum Max. Right, and that deals with, soul, life, spirit. Okay, that word ether. But anyway, it says, according to the lawsuit, Mr. Pierce received more than 15 trillion Ethereum Max tokens in exchange for tweets endorsing the coin. None of the tweets excerpted in the lawsuit mention a business relationship with the token's creators. Exactly. So he was just used, in what they call a pump and dump scam. Okay, so, but more so the point is that these people, the owner of that company, which I believe, let me get it. Yeah, which you got the likes of a lot of names tied in with, but when you look up the owner of, Ethereum Max, okay, it's a young dude by the name of Vitalik Buterin from Russia, and he's known for Ethereum Bitcoin magazine. But when you look up the owners of Ethereum is obviously just a crypto coin, or Ethereum Max is a crypto coin, but it's an extension of Ethereum, the ETA trust. It's a Grayscale Ethereum trust, which is owned by, you see, as it say, Rothschilds. Okay, so these people is as it say right here, Ethereum Trust, ETH shareholders, CNNmoney.com. And it says it has no affiliation with Ethereum and it's just writing with this name. Ethereum itself is the future value of the internet, of the future value layer of the internet. Study it. Ethereum Max is just an extension of the ETH coin, classified as ERC20. But when you look, go to money.cnn.com, it tell you right here, Ethereum is dealing with money, and the Rothschilds Investment Corp is involved. Now, this could be, the Rothschild International Banking family, or it could be another set. Okay, but we're in the last days, so things are just more clear what's going on. So the whole point of the matter is, it's actually dealing with the major plans of and tied with those that have major plans for the the new form of money, of buying and selling, the new way to buy and sell, which is of the elite bankers. So when you actually go into that Rothschild Investments Corp, it is dealing with the international elite bankers, banking family of the so-called white people, Amalekites, Edomites. As it says, Rothschild & Co. is a multinational investment bank and financial services company and a flagship of the Rothschilds banking group, controlled by the French and British bank branches of the Rothschilds family. New Corp, the Rothschilds headquarters for over 200 years. So that's dealing with the actual Rothschild elite banking family. Okay, completely. It's dealing with them. As you see, they're a banking family. Completely. So this Bitcoin that this guy is involved, that these people are involved in, is tied to those that are going to issue out the new way to buy and sell, which is was deemed as pretty much a mark of the beast. Okay, which is really all pumped, influenced, and supported by these elite and international banking families, because we know the beast is NATO and the EU, but who controls and runs all of that? That support all of that? The international banking families. They fund all the wars and these different things. But as you see right here, what is Ethereum Max and why are celebs promoting it? Exactly. See, that the thing is, whatever you may think about Elon Musk and Doge, there's no evidence he was paid to adopt Doge as his pet coin. Because pretty much when you look it up, you go into it, he's pretty much saying he owns Ethereum Max. He owns Bitcoin, Ethereum Max, and the Doge. You see that? So that's it, man. Okay, what is it? What it does? Ethereum Max wants to be a culture token that will bridge the gap between the emergence of community tokens and well-known foundation coins of crypto. See, he's trying to offer some goddamn crypto, man. And they say not to be confused with Ethereum ETH or Ethereum Classic. The only thing Ethereum Max has in common with these established coins is the name. It's an ERC20. It's an ERC20 that's built on Ethereum's platform, but isn't Ethereum. That don't even make sense. See that? So it's other same stuff. It says you couldn't, for example, code other applications on Ethereum Max. All right. So this article basically dealing with the same thing. So we're just gonna go back to this article. So yeah. So it says they gave this guy 15 trillion, Paul Pierce 15 trillion Ethereum Max tokens in exchange for tweets endorsing the coin. They're trying to go ahead and blow this thing up because the dollar's crashing and etc. intentionally by the elite bankers. Okay. And it's being cloaked in the eyes of, these American citizens by the Biden administration and different things, and it's being proven it's happening, for those that make gainsay by the gas going up and all the prices on everything going up. So that means the dollar collapsing. The value of the dollar is less valuable. That's why you need more of it. What you once had doesn't hold the same value, so it lost value. So the dollar is basically collapsing. But it says none of the tweets exerted in the lawsuit mention a business relationship with the token's creator. Yeah, they just used Jake. That Jake wasn't actually a street reading that in that Isaiah. Okay. 51, but he was treated like a street and used for such. And he probably got up and left afterwards, right? But it says an apparent pump and dump operation in which he profited by encouraging fans to buy the tokens before selling his own holdings at a higher price. Exactly. So pump and dump refers to a scheme where investors in a token generate attention towards their product to drive up its value. Once the token reaches peak value, the investors then sell their tokens, driving the value down, right? Because less people have it and they're getting rid of it, so it's obviously going to lose value. But it says, and leaving newer investors in the dust. The Celtics star was just, which is why, once again, we was talking earlier about how this is it's not nothing to really get all caught up in because it's not the ultimate thing we're looking for. It's just steps. It's stuff that's been around. Crypto been around, but it's the importance of it is these things that are of steps towards what's really important, which is what we're looking for, which is ultimately once they get rid of the FRN and they completely bring that mark, man. That's what's important, but in a way to where these things that's gonna help bring that about are advancing or they evolving or they going harder at these things or using these particular things that will clearly lead to that, ultimate thing we're looking for, which is that, that thing, man, those Nintendo cartridges, okay, cartridges. But it says the Celtics star was just one of many big names mentioned in this article, which also include influencer Logan Paul and actor Matt Damon. The world of cryptocurrency has been under heavy scrutiny ever since it rose to popularity a few years ago. The world of sports and crypto has actually merged together recently, exactly because they changed the Staples Centers to the crypto arena, and the crypto the whole crypto world is endorsing the NBA now. So the NBA players, they wear it on their jerseys. But it says, for better or for worse, the Celtics legend isn't the first NBA player to be named in a crypto scam. A few months ago, Sacramento Kings star De'Aaron Fox was named in a similar scheme. But it says, this story involving the Celtics star should serve as a precautionary tale for would-be investors in the crypto scene. The world of the crypto scene, cryptocurrency is a volatile scene, one filled with people ready to take advantage of you if you aren't careful. But anyway, that's the whole point is what? They can say it all against, no, they're using them to get the idea of crypto and digital money more so familiarized with people, so they can get into it. And that's basically it. And they're going to use Jake to get there. Okay, so that was basically the point. Okay, Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So yeah, he, was offered something that he can flip, because Jake is a planner. Because he don't want to do nothing with it. These niggas simple. But he got involved with, something that he seen it as a gift, but it was ultimately to destroy, and he looked at it like it was just a come up, but it was ultimately to destroy his mind, because he didn't even consider what this can all transpire to, turn into what can come from it, whatever. He didn't consider that because he just seen the gain he had out of it, not thinking that it would lead people to the whole world. These people gonna literally lead the whole world to not using a dollar no more. They don't even realize it. These jakes. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. This is I read this earlier. I'm gonna bring it back out. This Habakkuk 1:15. They take all. I'm gonna actually start at 14 and make as men as the fishes of the sea and as creeping things that have no ruler over them. They take up all them, right, these jakes that's just out here, okay? Period. That's these jakes that's out here without the Heavenly Father. And these they don't know what's going on, okay? Like it say that Esau gives drink to his neighbor that he made, or pretty much how a man gives drink to his neighbor, I should say, to where he can look on his nakedness. So they get you when you expose, when you at your weakest point. And that's how basically Jacob pray. All you jakes that don't know what's going on, especially you celebrities, you taking advantage of, they're going to just use you, man. Okay? So I'm going to read this in 13. Thou art of pure eyes talking about the Most High, than to behold evil, and canst not look on iniquity. Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, which is Esau. Yeah, these fake business deals. They don't even consider themselves having even any business with this dude. But yet, crypto is more so being talked about now just because names like, Paul Pierce and etc. is involved with it, or were involved with it at a point. But it says, and holdeth thy tongue when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he. Exactly, which is the Israelites, and maketh men as the fishes of the sea, which get caught by who? The hunters, etc. And it says that have no ruler over them. Exactly. And that's what they looking for, these jakes that's out here, naked, man. They take all of them with the angle. They catch them in their net and gather them in their drag. Therefore, they rejoice and are glad. Exactly, because they're going to be able to, they're one step closer to achieving their new world order. It says, verse 16, therefore they sacrifice unto their net and burn incense unto their drag, because by them their portion is fat and their meat plenteousness. Shall they therefore empty their net and not spare continually to slay the nets? Okay, so it says, verse 17 in NLT, will you let them get away with this forever? Will they succeed forever in their heartless conquest? Exactly. So this is exactly what's going on. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this last one. This is Psalms 140:8. Grant not, O Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, the desires of the wicked, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Yeah. Because this is how they gonna try to get everybody under that one world order that they was trying to do when they was, in actual Rome. These Romans are back. They're trying to take over everything and have everybody under one doctrine, one way. Ain't gonna happen. Verse 8 in the NLT, O Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shai, do not let people have their way. Do not let their evil schemes succeed, or they will become proud. So yeah, that's basically the point, This is exactly what's going down. As was said, these celebrities is going to be used to, bring that thing, man, that Nintendo cartridges. I'm gonna have that word pronounced right next time I get on here. So, but anyway, this is Isaiah 54. I'm gonna close out where I started, 51 and 23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. Yeah. So, call Allah Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai wa Hawakaku Da Shalom.